Dogecoin looks like it's breaking out to the upside right now. Here's some of the patterns that I'm looking at. We had resistance, 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 support, support, giving me a little channel pattern, something like this. I was actually looking at two patterns just now. We have something like this. We drag from the top to the bottom, and I was talking about these in my last videos. Drag from the top to the bottom, something like that. It looks like we're pretty much hitting that target right now. Let's go ahead and delete these ones. The other pattern that I was looking at is we have resistance, resistance, support, support, giving me a triangle pattern, a bigger triangle pattern, something like this. And we actually broke that triangle pattern as well. This is on the 4-hour time frame. So if we drag from the top to the bottom of this triangle, drag this to the breakout, this could be a target of around, let's say, somewhere around 0.17862 approximately. And then I think the other thing that I was watching, let's go ahead and get rid of this. So there's that triangle pattern on the 4-hour time frame. Also, we've been watching this Fibonacci retracement chart. So we have a bottom right here and a top right here. We basically came up, got resistance up here, came down, and then got a bounce to the upside right now. And like I said, I like watching that 50% level. We actually came down and hit the 61% level. I was hoping we could do it again, and I'm actually kind of a little annoyed that it's going up, but because I was looking at .139, but it's heading up right now. And what I wanted to say though is we've been in this box right here. We're in this little box, and if we could break out of this top, break out of this Fibonacci retracement, then we could actually delete it, and then we'll be looking at something else once we start a new trend to the upside. I think if we break out of this Fibonacci retracement box though, that might mean that it's going to get a nice move to the upside. I mean it's possible anyways, so it'd be a good sign. Anyways, the other thing that I'd be looking at is, let's go to the daily time frame, and I've been looking at this for a while. Let's go ahead and delete the Fibonacci retracement, just get a clear look. These are still the targets that we're looking at. In the meantime, oh no, that other target's right there. We're basically hitting that first target, but we're on the daily time frame. We have resistance, resistance, resistance. Right now, it looks like we're hitting that line right there. Let's go ahead and draw a trend line. And I've been talking about this for a long time, except I got a little less confident on it when we started kind of trending down, or like we spent so much time in this area here that I got a little less confident on it, and I thought we were going to actually go down. And I'd been looking at this for so long, and when I got that 139 position, I was really bullish, and I was like, I'm like holding my ground, and then it just started to like kind of show weakness and kind of fall over. It seemed like it was going to do, but it actually got support and it bounced to the upside. Anyways, we're looking at an inverse head and shoulders. We have a shoulder, head, shoulder. In my opinion, this area is not perfect also, but it's basically we came down, got a low, came down, high, low, high, low, high right now. Let's see if we could break through this. If we could break through this, we could target from the top to the bottom. But my point is we have these highs and lows. We basically we're getting lower highs, and then we got higher highs right there. And then right here, this is also kind of a giveaway, is it's like a flat line, flat level where we're getting resistance on. You could do this either inverse like this, which would be bullish going to the upside. It usually is a reversal pattern. Or let's say the price is going up, and then we get it would be the price is going up, and then we get a shoulder pattern, and then we get a head pattern, and then we get another shoulder pattern, and then it's at this line right here. When it breaks to the downside, then it'd be a bearish pattern. So you drag from the top to the bottom, something like that, same thing. But basically, yeah, like I said, we're basically getting lower. It's basically like a reversal of lows. So you could also do something like this where it's like, I don't know, that's another kind of thing that it's like a bottom and then a bottom, lower highs, lower lows, higher lows, basically. So yeah, anyways, we're going to drag from the top to the bottom of this inverse head and shoulders. There's a couple ways you could do it. We could use the wicks, or we could use the bodies on the daily time frame. Let's go with the daily time frame bodies for now. 0.196. I honestly, I don't know. Let's kind of drag to the wicks a little bit. Let's see. let's kind of go in between. Like, let's do like not all the way down to the wicks, but something like that, and then maybe break out like that. I don't know. I think in general, if we could break this level, I've been saying this for a while, if we could break this level, I'm looking at these previous resistances right here and right here. First one is at .202, and the other one is at approximately .220. And if we break out of that, then that's gonna even be maybe like 30 cents, 40 cents, somewhere around there. These previous resistances, this one is around 30 cents right here. This one's around 35 cents. I think this is at 45 cents. So yeah, once we start breaking out of this top right here, because we've also been in another Fibonacci retracement that I've been looking at on the other chart, which is this Fibonacci retracement. And I think if we could break out of this one, then we could start looking at those other targets. Of course, we're breaking the all-time high, but until then we're pretty much in this box. And we could play off these levels, but once we start getting into the red zone, then it's kind of like, it almost seems like we're about to leave it. And if we go to that other chart, oh no, I deleted it. Okay, so let's go to, I'll just redraw it real quick. Hold on. Let's delete this Fibonacci retracement chart, but we'll draw up this one from the bottom to the top, something like that. That was the run that I was talking about. Dang, I forgot where I was going with that. But if we could break out of this one, okay, that's what I was gonna say. Sorry, got it back. Now, okay, so this is the Fibonacci retracement chart that we've been looking at. Let's go ahead and get rid of these lines. These other ones are targets. We can keep them there, but basically what I'm saying though is now that we're in the red, we might be knocking on the door to break out. So yeah, like I said, we had this run right here. We had this run, we started getting resistance. I've been using these Fibonacci retracement levels to try to buy and sell. Been using it, or been working pretty decent. And now we're in the red zone, you know what I mean? So I think being up here is like testing the top, basically. I mean, we're getting there, as in it looks like we're testing that top. Maybe we can break out of it. And if we could break out of this 17-cent level, like I said, we can start looking at these previous other resistances, something like that. I think that about does it. I don't know if you guys have been looking at the other charts, but Ethereum has been going nuts, absolutely crazy. It went from this, we had resistance right here, giving me a breakout, or we broke out right there, and ever since that breakout, it's up around 15%, around 18% for the day though, which is pretty wild. Just thought that was pretty crazy. I think that's probably the top performer today. Dogecoin compared to Bitcoin. Let's see what Dogecoin compared to Bitcoin is doing real quick. It got a little bounce right here, but it's been looking a little bearish lately, honestly. Like, it'd be nice. Okay, let's go to the daily time frame real quick. The bigger time frame. We've been in this downtrend. Okay, so we had, let's see, where was it? It was this big falling wedge. That was like a big falling wedge, something like this, I think it was. That's what I was looking at. And we broke out of that, and ever since then, we got a nice couple pumps to the upside, but ever since like around here, we've been kind of trending down, and there's like a lot of resistance. So we have resistance. I'm kind of looking at this trend line right here with all these wicks. What I want to see us do is break this downtrend, and then Dogecoin we can get even more bullish about Dogecoin, because this is the chart compared to Bitcoin. If this chart is going down, then you want to be in Bitcoin. If this chart is trending up, or if it gets a nice little pop to the upside, then you want to be in Dogecoin, like right here. Nice move for Dogecoin. Even just this nice little move for Dogecoin right there. Okay, so today Dogecoin's up 8%, Bitcoin's up 5%. So yeah, I mean, Dogecoin is kind of outperforming Bitcoin a little bit as far as today goes. But if you go back to that other chart, we've been kind of trending. We've been getting pops. We'll get a little pop and then come down, get a little pop, come down. This one's been going down for a while. Get a little pop and then come down. Let's see if we can get another little pop. So I think it's like about timing it. If you can short it while it's going down, Dogecoin, and then get back in it when it's popping, then it's good. But look what happened when I tried to short it. You know what I mean? I ended up getting left behind, and now I have smaller positions than what I'd like. I wanted a big one at 139. I had it, and then I let it go, and then so now I have to kind of rebuild that position back up and kind of either wait for a dip or kind of see if we start breaking more resistances and stuff like that. I'll start adding to it, and that's kind of the way I'll approach that little mess up. But it's not horrible, at least. Like, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, Dogecoin's moving up, so that's good. That's good in general, especially I like Dogecoin for the long term as well. All right, let me know what you guys think, though. If you guys like the video, hit that thumbs up, and if you want to watch the last video, check it out right here, and I'll see you in the next one.